Hey everybody, I'm Randy. This is The Literate Texan, and it's my YouTube channel where I talk about books, literature, highbrow literature, lowbrow literature, everything in between. And that includes pulpy stuff like Westerns like the Edge series, which was really popular in Britain. I recently got turned on to those by Criminale over at his channel. But, I also like Shakespeare and Dickens, and you'll find content about everything in between, too. So, I just like to read, man. So, Horror Mayhem is an event that I'm really excited about this year, and I will post more details about it below, including a list of the co-hosts. But Horror Mayhem is my favorite event in May. And I like Spring Into Adventure a lot, too, but I'm not going to get into that tonight. But I'm lucky enough to be doing a couple of buddy reads for Horror Mayhem. And one of the buddy reads that I'm really excited about is one that I'm doing with Brandy at the Bookclectic, who has become a good friend of mine over the last year or two. You do make real friends on YouTube. Some of them are imaginary, some of them are real. Brandy's the real deal. Horror Mayhem is an event that celebrates shorter horror fiction, under 250 pages. And a lot of times with events like this, I don't really follow the guidelines very closely. But for this buddy read, Brandy and I are going to follow the ground rules closely. We are reading... where'd it go? I had it just a second ago. We're reading The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Okay, and I don't remember how many pages it is, but I must be reading... I could have sworn... Yeah, there it is. I've got a hard copy of it right here. I was just about to pull out my Kindle and see if I had it on here. But anyway, this is the edition that I have, okay? And it's a lovely little Penguin Classics edition. I could live without the Netflix thing up here. Because let's face it, the Netflix movie doesn't resemble the novel at all. But anyway, this is a beautifully written book. Shirley Jackson is just a master of prose. You probably read her short story, The Lottery, when you were in high school. It used to be parental stuff. But yeah, this is a really, really cool book. And I cannot talk about it without reading the first paragraph. No live organism can continue for long to exist sanely under conditions of absolute reality. Even larks and katydids are supposed by some to dream. Hill House, not sane, stood by itself against its hills, holding darkness within. It had stood so for 80 years and might stand for 80 more. Within, walls continued upright, bricks met neatly, floors were firm, and doors were sensibly shut. Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House, and whatever walked there walked alone. How do you not want to read that novel after that opening? That's terrific. And that's just the first paragraph. So I've read this before, multiple times. I've had mixed reactions to it every time. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. But I'm really looking forward to reading it with Brandy because she's a really sharp analytical reader and she will have a lot of interesting things to say about this book. I am starting this tomorrow morning. She started reading it tonight. And so we're already exchanging voicemails about the book. And we'll continue to do so until we've finished it. At which point, Brandy has agreed to come on the air with me. She hasn't made a video in a long time, but she has agreed for the purposes of this event that she's going to come online and we're going to do a 45-minute show where we talk about The Haunting of Hill House. That's going to be a show you won't want to miss because, I have my little dopey analysis of what's going on in these books and stuff. But she's a lot sharper than I am, and I'm sure between the two of us it'll be really enjoyable. So, buddy read for Horror Mayhem with Brandy at the Bookclectic. I'll include links to her and to the event in the description down below. But we are buddy reading The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, which is a very, very famous book. And I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see here, you can always subscribe and get all my videos. You won't have to miss a thing. And I'm going to leave you with the following words of wisdom, which is about all I know to be true. 1, stay sexy. And 2, stay hydrated. You won't regret either one. Thanks, guys.